Oh. 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 Hello, citizens of Gotham City. Welcome to LGN Reacts. Tonight, we're reacting to another video from Bizarre Bub. This one is Scary Comp version 73. The thumbnail on this one says do not watch at night. Well, I'm watching at night by myself. We got my blanket, my comfort blanket, safety blanket. I'm gonna update the description when I go to upload this to let you know if I got any sleep at all after this video. Let's get into it.
Workers working the graveyard shift at a warehouse when something very strange is caught on camera. This footage was posted by Alien97, who works security at a construction site where the following chilling incident had taken place. Alien says that ever since showing this video to the people who work there, employees have been on edge. They fear that they too will experience this terrifying encounter.
Hey, what happened?
In a very short video, Alien recounts the events of that night.
So I work security at this construction site, right? We got all the trucks. We got these real things right here.
Okay. Looks like a big spool of filament for a 3D printer.
These things are heavy. Just a little backstory. It was a construction worker that he needed help pushing one of these. He says a guy came up to him, another worker, and he says, "I got you. Just guide me and I'll push it for you."
Okay.
So I said, "Okay, cool." So he was guiding him. He kept telling him, "Back it up, back it up, back it up," and he was pushing it. When they were done, he went around the reel to tell him thank you, and he says that he was gone.
Now the scariest part about this story
Get some
is that when the
ghostly
worker
help.
had one day gone up to the main office of the building, he noticed a particular memorial photo of the workers who used to work at the company. In this photo, he saw the man who had helped him push the reel. Eerily, the photo says he had passed away in 2015. The following is the video of what's believed to be the ghost of the ex-employee caught on camera.
Okay. Let's see it. Well, that's him pushing it. Shit. There wasn't anybody there. Yeah, look at him. Look at him.
Eerily enough, the person who was helping the worker with the reel
That's
suddenly
wild.
disappears. According to the worker, he had walked around to thank the man for helping him, but to his shock, he was no longer there. It's as though he seemingly vanished into thin air. Given the story provided by the security guard, could it be that this worker had encountered the spirit of a deceased ex-employee? Or might there be some logical explanation for this truly odd occurrence?
I don't know, man.
As with most videos, this
He
one
says that he
is yet
talked to the
solved.
guy and that the guy pushed it for him. You clearly don't see anybody on camera. What do you think?
Now the following video doesn't have much info.
Let me
as
know.
The original source is unknown, but even without knowing its origin, the footage is no less scary. The story goes that a man who lives in a village near the Swiss Alps heard strange noises coming from the mountainous region. He decides to climb the mountain and find the source of these unusual sounds. When he gets to the top, he's immensely frightened by what he sees. This is the video he took.
Ne znam da li je moguće. Ne znam da ste vidli. Ili mislim možda što sam sam ovde. Kao da mi se učinilo. Ne znam da ste vidli, molim vas zavratite. Ništa se ne vidi.
I can't see anything.
Ništa ne vidim i dalje.
Mm-mm. What are those? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I don't know, it's so pixelated, but that's weird looking. Oh!
Učini mi se kao da je mrdnulo.
Yeah. Those moved. I don't know what they
The
are.
man sees what appears to be two giant figures standing in the distance. Even more chilling is the fact that the figures seem to be moving ever so slightly, confirming that they
Yeah.
weren't statues, but instead something else entirely. The man believes that
Wild.
these might have been angels or an entity of some sort, as he felt a sense of peace and believed that the figures meant no harm. Yet when looking at the video through an infrared lens, the figures don't appear to be fake or CGI'd. Whatever had been on top of
Yeah,
this mountain
that's-
seems to have actually been there. But
That's
like
wild.
always, you be the judge on whether or not something supernatural was captured. Just what exactly had been on top of this mountain.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't sold on it at first, but then they moved their arms, and that freaked me out.
On December 31st of 2022, 3 policemen were dispatched to a house after receiving a call from a neighbor who reported that loud, strange noises were coming from inside. The neighbor stated that they heard deep, guttural noises and piercing screeches that were unlike anything they'd ever heard. When the police arrived, they were deeply disturbed by what they found. Now, the video itself was taken by a paramedic who was immediately called to the scene. As it turns out, the police requested immediate medical care as they were unprepared to deal with the situation at hand. They had no idea that the house they were in once belonged to a family of cannibals who enjoyed butchering human flesh and making exotic dishes that consisted of human remains. This cannibalistic family has since passed away, but their house still remains in its shabby condition in a small town located in Greater Poland. On the night of New Year's Eve in 2022, a 20-year-old woman named Kamilka had been inside the house with a couple of friends. They were all playing with a Ouija board with the intent of conjuring the spirits of the cannibalistic family and the victims they consumed.
That's
This
not a
was
good
bad
idea.
idea.
Yeah, that's
As
a bad
all of a sudden,
idea.
Kamilka began acting erratically and extremely feral before barricading herself inside a room. Something had gone terribly wrong. According to her friends, Kamilka had seemingly become possessed. When the police came, they were left highly unnerved by what they saw.
Yeah, they look freaked out
This is
already.
what was caught.
Jezu, jak to ona tak warczy?
Oh.
Ja pierdzielę.
Oh.
No, totalnie.
He said.
Uważaj.
Oh. Yeah, they're like, I don't get paid enough for this. Okay.
Ona jest nad nami u góry. Od góry coś widzi. Nie? Drut ma jakiś.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, I don't want to do
Terrified by
this.
Kamilka's strange behavior, the police are unable to go inside and save her. So, as a final attempt to get her out, they head outside and place a ladder against the side of the room where she hides. This, however, did not go as expected.
And
Co jesteście, kurwa? Chodź, misiu. Nie bardziej jak świnia, kurwa. Chodź. Chodź,
Oh.
kurwo.
come here, you bitch. Engaging the safety blanket.
Kamilka, to coś cię widzę. To nie ciągaj się. Kamilka. Kamilka, dziecko cię woła. Kamilka. Wiktoria cię woła.
The police tell Kamilka that her daughter Victoria's with them as an attempt to lure her out of the room, but this didn't seem to work, given that she still
Oh.
stayed inside. Unfortunately, not much else is caught on camera as the video ends abruptly.
That's
But according to
fine.
the paramedic who shot the video, Kamilka was eventually taken to the hospital. Strangely enough, it was upon arriving at the hospital that she started acting normal again. After being thoroughly examined by a psychiatrist, Kamilka showed no signs of any psychiatric disorders. Her blood was also checked for any intoxicating substances that could explain her strange behavior, but no traces of any drugs were found in her system. To this day, Kamilka's family nor her friends could explain what happened inside that house. All that is known is that her family wishes to never see their daughter ever like this again.
Yeah.
Whether Kamilka was possessed or if she had a temporary psychosis remains a mystery.
Oh. That was a scary one. Creepy, like growling and I don't like it. Scare people. On to clip number 3. You can see the
previous
blanket
video,
in
I talked
use
about a family in
quite a
India
bit.
who's been documenting unusual events inside their home. The family has seen more than
Spider-Man.
just a couple of things move on their own, but also other small incidents that seem to hint at something way bigger and perhaps dangerous. From their house being suddenly infested with hundreds of maggots, which appeared out of
Ugh.
nowhere as they played holy music throughout the house, to occasionally hearing the pitter-patter of invisible footsteps late at night, the family can't help but think that a curse has been placed on their home.
Okay.
They believe that ever since letting go of the maid who took care of them, strange things have been happening. The maid, according to them, is responsible for the strange activity. Although having seen some crazy things, it's the most recent occurrence that's by far the strangest.
Okay.
It's late at night when the family is woken up by mysterious noises.
Their
This
purifier?
is what was caught.
अच्छा रुको मैं भी हूँ
नहीं तुम बच्चे के साथ रहो नहीं तो वो डरेगा नो मामा यू टेक केयर ऑफ मामी डैडी विल कम सून
Parmesan cheese. Oh God. Oh.
पूरा सामान गिरा हुआ है
What? Stuff knocked over too. Strikes knocked over. Their room dividers tipped all the way over. Damn.
इधर भी पूरा कवर गिरा हुआ है
Safety blanket engage.
Mysteriously, a mess has been made throughout the house.
Mm-hmm.
But most chilling of all is the video of how it all happened, which was captured by the security camera inside their living room.
Oh.
Take a look.
Ooh. Okay. Holy shit.
Naturally, the family was left unnerved, but they were left even more so by an incident that took place only a few days later.
Oh, there's
It's
more.
past midnight when this is captured.
Nature safety blanket engage.
Baby, are you awake? Baby.
Couldn't breathe. He's got to check. Oh. Oh. No. Oh shit. Holy shit.
Please stay outside, please.
I opened his front door.
अजय कहाँ थे?
Just scared me.
Similar to a previous incident experienced by the family, the sound of small footsteps are heard running about without a trace. Now, given that the family
Bitch.
has experienced this before, the family's not as scared or phased as when they first encountered this.
I would
It would be the
be.
following incident, however, that changes
There's
that.
more.
Only a few nights later, this was captured.
Oh, it's his front door. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Brother's freaked out. Ooh. Did it push him down?
The father is seemingly pushed by an unseen force. He quickly
Damn.
falls over while seeming a bit disoriented as he tries his best to figure out what just happened. It is only seconds later that he realizes that something had touched him. While the family continues to document these chilling occurrences, viewers continue to suggest that they move out of the house as soon as possible.
Yeah,
The
I'd be
family
finding
does
a new
plan on doing
place.
that, but it won't be anytime soon, as they have to make certain arrangements before doing so. Unfortunately, for now, the family has to endure whatever strange occurrence is thrown at them.
Oh, jeez.
Just like before, there have yet to be more updates on the situation of this family. If you caught something creepy on
Oh, two.
Marcos Garcia is the owner of a small car shop that is currently operated by just one mechanic. This mechanic is
Look at him
only
smacking the
employee at
shit
this
out of that.
workshop, and it was just recently that he received a car from a customer who needed repairs on the vehicle. Ever since receiving this car, though, strange things have been happening around the place.
Yeah, he's
Both
freaked
the business
out.
owner and the mechanic believe that there's something quite mysterious about this car. They
Go
don't
on.
know what it is, but they have a slight suspicion that it might be the reason as to why unexplainable things have been happening recently. This vehicle, according to them, scares them. Although feeling creeped out by the car's presence, they don't think much of it and carry on with their daily assignments. But then one day, a very peculiar incident is caught on camera. Marcos, the business owner, is watching over the shop through a security camera when he notices the mechanic acting very strange. The old man was moving in such a way that it made him feel very unsettled. But when the mechanic was asked as to what he was doing, he replied that he was talking to the client who had dropped off the creepy car. Marcos, though, found this very unusual.
Oh,
The video Marcos had seen tells a different story.
there's nobody there, I bet.
This is what he saw.
He's live with that? Brother, what the hell are you doing?
¿Sabes que consígueme el teléfono con la Connie, porfa? ¿Pero con quién habla, weón? ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicándole el tema del accidente que tuvo anoche en la carretera. Entonces me está viendo el presupuesto y estoy
Oye.
explicándole lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro,
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
no, pues estoy con don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicándole todo.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo.
No, pues se tengo que ir aquí al frente mío, pues.
No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos.
¿Qué te decía? Desde que los caí.
Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado.
No, oiga, no sea así, pues, cabrón.
Sube, viejo, sube, vente al tiro. Si estáis no estás con nadie.
Acabó escuchándome él, pues, me está
Viejo, no, tengo grabado, vente por favor, vente.
Ugh.
Confused and slightly unsettled by the old man's behavior,
Yeah.
Marcos immediately calls him to ask what exactly is happening.
What are you
To his
doing?
shock, the mechanic replies that Carlos, the client who had dropped off the car days ago, was visiting him to discuss details about his car and a racing accident that occurred the night before. Marcos was chilled to his core. Hearing him mention the racing accident from last night was beyond strange. As it turns out, Carlos, the client, had passed away in a terrible street racing accident the night before. The mechanic had not been aware of this incident until recently. The question is, though, how exactly did he come to learn about this news? Could it
Yeah.
be that the alleged spirit of Carlos had paid the mechanic a visit? Is the so-called haunted car responsible for this? Or is this simply a case of someone who's become slightly unhinged from doing too much work at the shop? Just like Marcos, viewers believe that something supernatural was caught on camera.
That's a hard one to say. And you can't see anything, but he claims he's talking to it. So
Michelle A. and her small family
Not
live in
sure.
a suburban home in Long Island, New York. Both she and her husband are happily raising 4 children while simultaneously running
Poor
a traveling
kids.
petting zoo. Although living a busy lifestyle, Michelle and her husband always make sure to prioritize the needs of their children. Given how much they care for their safety, they install a nanny
the
cam
kid
inside
falls.
their baby daughter's bedroom. One night,
Here
while
we
looking over
go.
at the baby monitor, something downright spooky is caught on camera. Michelle says that her baby daughter typically sleeps through the night, and if she were to wake up, she would usually cry out for her mother. But on this Michelle says that her daughter appears to be pointing at something in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
What's even more odd is that her baby daughter was laughing and pointing at something for about an hour or so before going back to sleep.
Ugh.
It's because of this clip that Michelle thinks that her daughter has encountered something paranormal. According to her, her daughter was seeing something that we couldn't. Whatever it was that her daughter was seeing, Michelle hopes that it was nothing serious or anything that should be a cause for concern. Who knows as to whether or not her daughter had actually seen something that night. But like always, let me know what you think.
Let me know what your scariest one out of those 6 was. In the comments below. And if you have any spooky videos that you'd like me to react to, leave those in the comments below and I'll check them out. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. You know the drill.
Made mistakes. Then you had us.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get